Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia, Chapter 316. Last chapter, Nagant was caught by Hawks at the end of the chapter. And, yeah. She basically, as far as we know, might be dead, but horribly maimed at minimum because of something that, All For One did to her, be it a quirk or like a implanted bomb or something. Kind of gives me vibes of the Promised Neverland with the moms and the sisters, how they have like implanted bombs by their hearts and everything. So yeah. But yeah, let's get on with the chapter, shall we? All Might gave me a call, so okay, we've got Endeavor as well. And Deku is falling from, the heights. Will this be the end of Lady Nagant's fight? What will happen? And the title is The Next. Sorry I'm late, I'm not good in the ring. What's the situation like? Are there any enemies beside Nagant? Endeavor. Versan. Nah, I'm still... What? What's going on? Not ready to fly again. What? Oh God, so that the frickin' Hawks couldn't fly while carrying her. Hawks! So, like, Deku grabbed him with Black Whip. I have no strength left. I can't lift them up. Despite how she was feeling at the time, she ended up exploding. Nagant was granted a quirk by AFO. It probably came with some sort of trap built into it. This kid is... So he's like looking down at Nagant. I'm Hawks, your successor. I can't believe you let All For One manipulate you like this. I know you will, now that you've fought this kid. You should have realized that it's too early to give up. Please tell me what you know. Please give the hope alive, or keep the hope alive. You can't die after being manipulated. You are a hero. You're Lady Nagant. A successor for public safety? So she's waking up. I'm sure they must have made you do a lot of bad things too. How do you still have that heroic fire in your eyes? In the midst of chaos with an uncertain future, how? Do you guys... So she's seeing them, and she's remembering how she was in the beginning, and it's like, I can be this way too, maybe. Or at least in her final moments, she's going to like try and be as heroic as she can and reveal all the information she knows. I think that's what's going to happen. There she is in her room as a kid. In the next 2 months, the target shall be brought to a mansion in Hibori Forest. Okay, so they landed on the ground and... Ooh, Deku just fucking smacked that ground. He kissed it, y'all. He kissed it hard. There's a few people who were called on besides me. Oh, so we've got like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, that's one for all, or All For One in the front. So there's like 6 of them. Let's see here. Hey, young man, my heart couldn't stand it. How could you make such a face? And now Hawks is remembering his childhood. There was someone who supported me, because I'm an optimist. Deku, he's the only one, right? Okay, so Endeavor found Chisake. Hey, this wasn't what you said. I'm being taken away. Let me see the boss. Who's the only one I have, or he's the only one I have left. I want to apologize to him. Chisake. Shut up, you sick little bastard. I need that woman to... Do you remember what you did to Eri-chan? Eri? Yeah, if only she were here. Seems like you've got someone you wish to apologize to. Oh, it's like, apologize to her. If only you could feel the same way towards Eri-chan. The promise you made with Lady Nagant. I'll keep it. Oh, fuck! It's like, you apologize to her and I'll send you on your way, motherfucker. It's like, I'll be your dark hero. I'll be your dark knight. You know, Batman did get a little edgy. You know, in the early days, he carried a gun. But anyway, here's, All Might. Midoriya, are you alright? Are you safe? Lady Nagant and, Kaichisake, I've secured them. Let the police know. I'll bring them to an emergency hospital. Okay, so what is Hawks doing? Let's see. Midoriya-kun, you're also hurt pretty bad. You should go with them. All for one. Uh-oh. Take care, everyone. Be careful. Deku, wait. Don't be reckless. Hey, Bori, Forest. Okay, so this is 2 months later. So they've gathered up the top heroes. Wait, who the hell is that? Is that Edge Shot? Because like that one, the Kabuto dude, he quit. So it's like, did Edge Shot get an upgrade? Because there's like an Oni looking on his like shoulder guard. So, Creature Rejection Clan hideout. Okay. All for One and Chisake are both not ready to take one for all. So at least he knows, and he's in his cool outfit again. He's going in first. The mansion's empty. Did you enjoy the Q&A with Lady Nagant? Izuku Midoriya. That's what it means when this video starts. Okay, so he has a hollow TV in the room. Okay. Just as expected, no one is here. I do love to anticipate. Someone like you can't bring themselves to abandon someone like her, right? I didn't force her, you know. It was her decision. The people that fall are the ones who got labeled as villains. Even if you take pride in your quirks and individualisms, in the end, this is a controlled society. If you can't fit in, you'll be excluded. There are no exceptions. It doesn't matter if it's a democracy or a dictatorship, the origins are all the same. This was an issue before the first traces of society even emerged. It's just human nature. You took a thorny path. The more you fight, the more your spirit will be worn down, and with no end in sight. In prison, I never stopped thinking about you. Ugh. Creepy old man thinking about young boy? No. Especially in prison. Shit. My interests are no longer in All Might. You're next. Okay, so he knows that he's the successor and everything, and it's like, yeah, All Might ain't shit no more. I'm interested in you, boy. Which sounds creepy every time. And the fucking mansion exploded. Well, that happened. Is it on break next week? I didn't say. No, it doesn't say. So it's just One Piece on break. Okay. Well, damn. So that happened. Okay. So Hawks really wants Nagant to live. You know, he wanted to get as much information out of her in case she did succumb to her wounds, which is a smart thing to do. They did learn, but sadly it didn't really lead to anything other than Deku now knowing that One for All, or All for One, knows that he is the successor, and it's like, you are the one I'm coming after now. You know, All Might is of no consequence anymore. He's a pathetic, skinny little man who coughs up blood all the time. Isn't he supposed to be dead after the wound I gave him? You know, or actually, do we know which villain gave him that stomach wound? But anyway. So, yeah. I want to say that it would have been all for one. At least that's kind of how I've always implied it, unless it was confirmed and I'm just forgetting, because it's been so long since we really talked about that. So, in the series, so I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. Deku and everybody might have ended up in the explosion. I doubt any of them are really hurt. I mean, there was quite a few of them there. Let's see. Let me go back to the group shot. Okay, we've got basically all the top heroes, it looks like. Because we got Mount Lady, we got Best Genius, Endeavor. Endeavor, to be honest, I'm surprised he doesn't have like a heat sink ability. Or like a heat diffusing ability where he can like shift the heat away from himself. But maybe he could do like in just a moment's notice, like he realizes it's like he can maybe pick up on the heat from the explosives going off, and then he just kind of like fires up and he fights fire with fire kind of deal. But he has more control over it, so he like whips it around. Or maybe because what's his name, tree guy, Kamui Woods is there. Like, maybe he wrapped them up in, like, a giant dome of wood. I mean, sure, it would burn, but, like, it would protect everyone inside. You know, kind of like Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy. And, you know, Mount Lady, unless she, like, you know, kind of, like, took one for the team, became giant, and, like, you know, like, dived on the bomb or on the people around her, you know. Or maybe Best Genius, like, used all their clothes to, like, make a barrier of some guy. I don't know. Ed Shot, I don't know what he could have done. But, yeah. And then Deku, he could have done it with Black Whip. He could have done, like, what I said with Kamui Woods. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I don't know what else he could have done. Unless he, like, he realized what was going to happen, and he, like, used Black Whip to grab everyone and, like, get out of there. But I don't know. I don't actually know how many more of them ended up in the mansion. We don't really get to see any confirmation that anyone other than Deku is in. Oh, wait, Endeavor's in there. Never mind. I didn't realize that was Endeavor, the one who was talking. I expected no one is in here. Or just as he expected. Okay, so... So at least Endeavor's in there. So we'll see. We'll see how that develops. And where things go from there. But pretty good. I like, you know, Hawk's relationship with Nagant. You know, he's like, hey, senpai. It's like, you gotta tell us things. It's like, if nothing else. It's like, and she's like, it's like, how are these two still having like the fires of heroics in their eyes? You know, it's like, so I like that. Maybe if she gets healed up and stuff, she can, you know, redeem herself. She's presumably been in Tartarus for years at this point, so I think she's paid her debt to society to some extent. And if she goes back to hero work, you know, that'll be like super community service. So yeah. But anyway, I guess that's it for this chapter. It's interesting. I guess it was Shigaraki or Tomura that told, you know, All for One about Midori and everything. So I guess it makes sense how he would have learned it and whatnot. But still, it's interesting that he now knows. So, yeah. All Might is no longer going to be targeted. Not that I guess he really was going to be after that car explosion, but still. But yeah, okay. Excuse me. So, guess that's about it for the chapter, and my thoughts. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, such as One Piece and Kingdom, which are already up. And, Help me reach 500 subs by the end of June. 500 500. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so check that out. They, as of the posting of this video, they did a podcast yesterday. So go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribing. Until next time, Quichling. Deku is now completely being targeted by the big bad of the series. His time has arrived.